He had just dropped a drop of this eye drop. At that moment, everyone's attention was immediately focused on him. He thought there was something wrong with the girl's face. He immediately opened his phone's camera to check, but everyone in the class was still staring at him. At first, he thought it was someone's stupid joke. He ran out of the class in fear, but the people in the hallway were staring at him. This incomprehensible situation overwhelmed him. He just wanted to get home as soon as possible. Even strangers on the street couldn't look at him. Finally, he couldn't stand the pressure. He returned home, and while watching TV, he felt as if the actors on the screen were looking directly at him. The next day, he covered his face to avoid the attention of the crowd, but he accidentally bumped into a classmate who was passing by. As he turned to leave, something flashed in his mind. When his classmate picked up something from the ground, his gaze didn't stay fixed like the others. Realizing this, he immediately turned around and ran after the guy. The whole thing was like a new amulet he had bought. The guy had the exact same amulet in his hand. The guy calmly explains that this neck amulet creates an illusion that everyone around you is watching you, like the couple eating here, but in reality they weren't even looking at him, and the effect only lasts for 3 hours. While these words were being said, Johnson woke up and put drops in his eyes, but the difference between him and John was that John liked to feel like everyone was always watching him. At that moment, a sudden thought flashed through the girl's mind. She immediately ran to her mother, who always ignored her. It had been like this since childhood. One day he asked his mother to watch him while he was playing. At that moment, his sister fell on the playground. From that day on, his mother never looked at him directly and listened to him. He always held the girl, who always had his eyes on the picture of his deceased sister, with guilt and longing. When the effect of the neck wrap began again, he felt the warmth of his mother's heart that he had not felt for years. From that moment on, he, like John, was more interested in attention. However, a few days later, John suddenly appeared. He led the girl into the classroom and knelt down in front of her.